Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we have Sean on the left playing Targaryen Fealty against Rob, aka myself, playing Lanny Rose on the right. This was a casual match played at Hobby Kingdom, prepping for Store Champs season. And I believe at the time we were just playing with taking the black cards. No Road to Winterfell yet. Yeah, let's see how this goes. I've set up left and right over there with a Lannister, I believe. And on Sean's side, he has Ser Jorah, Braided Warriors, Drogo's a Rock, I believe, attached to them, and a Viserion. So I was making some jokes there about setting up left and right, which I think is pretty funny, and asking him, come on, don't march me, man. Please don't march me. Let me just try with this. This is awesome to actually get this set up, considering I only have one of each in the deck. That's kind of funny. I just want to mention, you'll probably see me using them in this video. Just want to give a shout out to Broken Egg Games for their awesome Game of Thrones LCG tokens. A bunch of my players in my meta use them, and if you look on my channel, I believe the video before this one, or a couple videos back, if you're watching this in the week it was posted, before February 13th, we are running a contest. So go watch that review of those Broken Egg premium Game of Thrones LCG tokens. And at the end I mentioned the contest and how to enter. So make sure you're a subscriber, go watch that video and enter the contest. And on a future video after February 13th, 2016 obviously, we are going to draw 2 winners. And Broken Egg Games will send out a set of tokens to each winner. So yeah, go check that out. Alright, so it looks like Calm Over Westeros was flipped on the Targaryen side, and Intrigue was named for Calm, indicated by that green token I placed on his plot card there, and I opened with Noble Cause on the Lannister side.
Oh no, you go first.
So it looks like no march to the wall here on left and right.
Yeah, I just like getting it ready.
Maybe Sean isn't playing March to the Wall, not sure. Maybe he felt like it wasn't worth it. They're only 2 cost little weenies. And maybe he didn't want to get rid of one of his dragons or Jorah to the discard pile yet, or his Braided Warriors. I guess with the burn he feels like he can deal with it. I would hope so. So I get a King's Road to go there. And we got Jamie rolling with left and right on the first turn. Still sitting on 3 gold. And we have Marjorie Tyrell. Love that card. Great character.
1 gold for a drop.
That was a great target for Seal of the Hand. Get to do her ability twice. You can buff the same character, +6 technically for the rest of the phase, or 2 separate characters. Always fun. So King's Road on Sean's side, which helps him get Daenerys in, which I'm complaining, aka laughing about. But yeah, he always seems to see him. In fact, most Targ players just seem to have Dany on setup if they're really lucky, and first round, you know, worst case scenario. But I feel like playing against Targ, there's rarely an opening round or 2 where I don't have to deal with her right away.
+2.
Yeah. And we're just clarifying the Drogo's a Rock is on the Braided Warriors, so they are +2 strength.
Military?
So military with Jamie. And I'm going to do my action there to raise his strength, just in case, because Dany is standing, reducing Jamie's strength by 1, which makes him a 4. And I see dirty old Viserion standing beside her there, so and he's sitting on a gold on his plot card. So there's always that chance of Dracarys. So this deck I'm playing is basically, it was originally built by myself in December when the first chapter pack came out, and it was I realized quickly it was a counter to some of the Targ Fealty I was seeing in my meta a lot, and at Worlds, that was kind of burning my hopes and dreams apart with my Lannister and Martell decks. And then it clicked that this Banner of the Rose everyone was telling me to try out. I didn't realize the that helpfulness against the Targ burn that it had, but yeah, it performs. So Marjorie's good. When you're going first, try to get that action off earlier than your opponent can Dracarys. So, I mean, you can do it as a challenge action before you even initiate a challenge, but just don't forget and let them drop that Dracarys in and burn your guy away before you can do it.
Unopposed? Yeah. Sure. Reaction.
Looks like I'm winning an intrigue challenge there, drawing off of Lannisport.
And claim of 1.
Unopposed. No claim from Calmer Westeros, which I forgot. I reached out for the card there, but Sean says no, which he has the right to do.
Pass the all tears. I don't. That's something. Worth the card. I just paid the whole fucking cycle, man.
And yeah, looks like it's Sean's turn.
I just haven't announced it yet.
Intrigue.
I remember seeing
And,
there
yep,
was a poster saying if like you paid for
going intrigue with Danny here.
That doesn't work.
It's going to be 5.
Cycle packs are, so you
Intrigue.
prepay for the entire cycle.
Okay.
So 6 packs, so in this case 5 packs.
Yeah.
And they're 10% off all
And
the packs.
I
so they're
will
$20 plus tax.
stealth pass.
And Jamie Stealth.
For next 5 is $100.
Due to Viserion being out, giving Daenerys Stealth, which is the ability she's gaining off of his text box.
So intrigue at 5, stealthing past Jamie.
It doesn't cover it.
Intrigue of 5?
Yeah,
Dragon's
Kevin, you're
still
allowed to do
standing,
that.
still a buck, you fucker. Don't break
Yeah,
my
when you
So I just stated that
That didn't count for the box.
Sean still has the gold. He has a dragon standing.
And like the fact that you didn't mention it after.
I don't really want to put in one of left or right, whichever one is the intrigue icon. So I let it go unopposed.
Put the order in.
To the distributor for that.
And he grabs the Rose Road for intrigue claim.
They're all yeah, companies.
They are all. They're worse
And
than
did he remember to draw off the insights?
I will not trigger insight.
No, he's not drawing. He's declining insight. It is optional. Looks like he loves what is in his hand and he doesn't want to grab another card that he has to discard for reserve. I personally don't believe in that. I'd rather get an extra card, dig deeper in my deck, get rid of something in my hand, and just see more cards. That's me. Because it's not like the card you draw ruins your plans in your hand. You can always just discard that card, but it may be better than something that's in your hand. So, and in theory, I just think it might get you closer to something that you want later. So let's just see more options. Oh, he did have to get rid of the Braided Warriors. So he already had to get rid of one card, I guess. So he didn't want to make it 2.
Actually, 75 because I got some credit for you.
Oh yeah, you do.
So it looks like we're tied at 2 power. Jorah has a betrayal token on him there, so a couple more of those and he goes away.
Yeah, Carter, why don't you win a tournament, man? You can buy one with your tournament winnings.
Yeah.
Do you not have a Thrones mat yet?
Some do it by
Oh, okay.
He just wants another one. He wants Jamie.
Yeah, try to win one, pal. I'm just...
Yeah, be like me and win a store.
So yeah, I am using those awesome Broken Egg tokens. You can see them on my awesome Regionals 2013 Lannister house card from first edition. Nice Heart of Cersei on there.
You get a map that says 2016 Star Champion, right?
Yep.
Top 4 get a mat.
One of each. You have one.
Top 4 get a mat.
I get one Airy.
The owner
There's
gets
deck
a mat.
boxes, there's altar cards,
You get one as well.
little trophy.
Well, it's not the owner, it's the tournament order.
The tournament organizer.
TO or judge, it says. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've gotten them in the past for just going to the store and helping run the tournament while this tour guy just
I
ran the
figured
store.
Rob wanted to play instead of
Yeah, I
run
wanna
it, so I'll run it. Yeah. I'll be that guy.
Or you can throw that mat. You can throw that mat into the prize pool and then also play.
No, I'm good.
I want that.
No, that's against the rules. You have to have a second judge available to make rules callings if you're.
So we're just having a little side conversation about Store Champs coming up, and our
Not playing.
I'll be your second
great
judge.
host there, Rich, who is running the tournament, just talking about the prize kit and that extra mat that comes in the Store Champs for this tournament organizer.
I don't need to play. And if
So we're
it's-
just
if
bugging
it's
him to,
improvements, I don't
well, we're
care.
trying to get him to play with us,
Because I don't know how to
and
play.
he's saying he won't because of the rules, and he just wants to take that pretty mat in there that's for the Store Champ, or for the store tournament organizer.
Now, so you can actually do your agendas and banner too
Oh,
on.
nice.
This seems
I
odd,
actually
but
have
I think
access
it's
to
actually
fantasy
the right
points.
call.
And Sean Sean really deciding on that plot there, taking some good time to decide on Wildfire. But I did have my Filthy Accusations ready to go right away. I knew that's what needed to be done. But Sean needed a good few minutes there. Probably should have sped that up. Sorry about that, guys.
My match not
Okay.
being used.
We'll choose these three.
So it looks like Viserion, a dragon's going the dead pile of a Targ player. Any way you can get that guy back out of there? I don't know. But seems to be a common play to Wildfire themselves. Put some dragons in there, worst case. But it does break up my left and right combo. Or gets rid of a Marjorie or Jamie. So as much as I want to kill Marge out of that and keep that duel going, I don't think that's the right play against Targaryen. I do have to keep that strength bump from Marjorie going. That is key in the deck against Targaryen, so yeah, sorry left and right, you gotta go. So I think I kept left out there maybe. Doesn't really matter at that point. Once they're broken up, they're back down to a 2-2 with one military icon.
Can't wait for the packet to be end of.
So they're both the same when they're on their own, but when they're put together, you know, they both get +1 strength, and one gains a military, or one gains an intrigue, sorry, and one gains a power. So they're unique in that sense, but they have to be together to do that. So
Google Game of Thrones Second Edition.
interesting little chuds.
Link always the Board Game Geek, where people just post the pictures in there.
Yeah, and if you want, I can print anything off.
Looks like Sean's played a King's Road.
For those
He's
who
going first.
Renee makes horrible art, and you can't read his writing.
You know, he's a creative soul.
Taking his time there. Looks like he's got quite a few cards to choose from.
No, I'm good. I got mine.
7 or 8 in his hand still there.
Very carefully and laboriously. There's like a kit at Michael's that you can modify. Thank you. Oh man.
How'd you find out about that though? Did you just go there and you knew it was there, or like you saw?
Well, I saw like a post on
He's making friendship
Reddit.
bracelets, and then he's like, I can use these for something else.
We're just talking about Sean's tokens there, which you guys might be curious about. They are not Dracula's tokens. He went to a craft store here we have called Michael's in Canada, which is similar to a couple stores I've been to in the States, like a Hobby Lobby. But he found a pendant kit and made those Targaryen tokens similar to Dracula's tokens. He painted the bases, stuck the little Targaryen logo in there, glued them together. They have a nice glass top on them, and a rounded glass top, and like a plastic bottom that's painted gold, I believe. But yeah, they look very nice, especially for homemade tokens. So seal the hand on Dany after I've knelt her with Filthy Accusations. I am not impressed. Not happy about that.
That is it.
Whenever I put Filthy in a deck, I just stick one in there. You know, I'm thinking, yeah, they'll take care of that big character when I need to. Seems like more than half the time that play that I do that, then the seal magically just flies out of their hand that very round. It's like they're holding it, just waiting. That's how it feels, but yeah, it happens. And seal the hand. It's a great card. You should be playing it. So that usually starts making me take out Filthy, but kneeling their big dude and making them use the seal on their big dude, and then maybe I can discard the seal next turn. Sometimes it's okay, but
This is the one that I think is going to be.
yeah, seeing seal the hand on Dany's trouble. She can get into a challenge stand right away and start applying her -1 strength. A little frustrating, but yeah,
Like, honey, the deck you play is
good
actually
little combo.
It's way too swingy for me.
I like my Greyjoy's turn.
she will stand.
So it's an exciting time that we're in right now for the next couple months. We're in Store Championship season 2016. First time we're in Store Championships for Game of Thrones, the second edition. So it's really exciting to take some of these decks we've been goofing around with and prep them for tournaments. So that's what we're doing here. So Laney Rose is definitely what I'm planning to take to my first Store Championship, which at the time of this recording already happened. But I didn't plan it that way. I didn't care. You guys have seen me playing this deck in other videos. Wasn't hiding that at all. And all my players knew that I was working on Lannister anything. I have 3 different Lannister decks built at all times, trying out Fealty, Banner of the Sun, and Banner of the Rose. And I've even tried, Banner of the Stag. Just been messing around, trying to find the best Lannister build to my liking. And yeah, just with the Targ causing me pain, Laney Rose seems to be what I was leaning towards here. So yeah, it did very well in the tournament. I don't really want to spoil that. You guys may have seen online, but there'll be some videos from that tournament coming up, so including the finals match. So and some some Swiss matches and stuff.
I was supposed to do when I
So yeah, I
was
don't want to
on
spoil the outcome of that tournament, but
print off little cards.
yeah,
that
deck
said,
did good.
Play on Wednesday nights. Come play with us, and then use elastics to stick them on. But I kept forgetting to do
Unopposed.
that. But
Unopposed. I mean, no challenges. Sorry.
Alright, I'm
so no challenges from Sean.
pass on challenges.
He's just got Jorah there, Danny, who is
Welcome back, Neil.
or sorry, no more challenges. So Danny is Nelt. Seal the Hand's been Nelt, and we're going to my challenges.
We're military at 5.
Looks like he wants to block that military. He doesn't want to lose either of his 3 characters there.
Military at 5. Oh, left and
But
I am. I just.
or he has some stand effects hiding in his hand, like Waken the Dragon maybe. But that'll return Danny back to hand. That's not good.
I do mind if you kill stuff, though.
So I'm baiting him to kneel his characters by putting Jamie in there, non-kneeling, to attack with military because of his ability.
Oh yeah, it's +2. I'm a dumb guy.
Thinking I could sneak it through, but I forgot about the +2 on Trogo's Arak. So I thought maybe... oh, but he did have to kneel both characters, actually. Never mind on that.
Reaction.
Yeah, so that worked out good. And we got an Intrigue with Cersei, hitting for 2 claim. Just what you want. And we got a Dracarys and a Viserion.
And I guess the power of 3.
And Power Challenge of 3. So yeah, since he has he did have Fealty standing still, like he has the Fealty ability standing. I'm not as worried because I don't see a dragon out, but you never know. Those tricky guys, sometimes you just got to go for it and force the combo out of their hand of playing that dragon back into play, but I think that's a 1 cost. But sometimes you gotta be tricky, watch the resources, because it can bring the dragon back into play, kneel it, play Dracarys, and really screw you when you think you're safe. There's some other tricks to get it going. Or the Waken the Dragon to stand a dragon that's kneeling and then play Dracarys. So there's a... oh, I am testing with Road to Winterfell cards, obviously. There's a proxied... proxied Wardens of the West, the 5-4-1 Lannister plot. You spend 2 gold after you win an Intrigue challenge, and you can force the opponent to choose and discard 2 cards from hand before hitting them with your Intrigue claim. Good early card, just try to hit their hand, but I don't know. I've been testing with it, and I'm not really sold on it. In testing, when I get it off, it's like late in the game. Otherwise, early, I don't really want to sit around on the 2 gold unless I see Tyrion. So it's like, I have to see Tyrion. Sometimes there's stuff I'd rather do with Tyrion's gold, like put to the swords or Tears of Lys or ambush guys in. So it's kind of tough sometimes. And I find it's like a great statted plot, but I don't know. If I'm not using the ability so often, maybe I'd rather put something else in, which I eventually did cut from the deck. Right now, it does not run that card. I wasn't sold on it after testing quite a few games with it, but I think it is a great plot overall. It'll probably go in my Laney Fealty decks, but yeah, I wasn't sold on it for tournament play. Just too many other good plots, I feel, that couldn't leave the deck.
Spend 3.
So 3 gold for a duped Seal the Hand on Jaime Lannister. That's right, kids. You got to dupe that Seal the Hand. You put 1 out there, it's gone next turn. That's what I'm finding in my meta, at least. And it looks like I'm saving 2 gold. Well, what do you know? 2 gold saved on a plot that requires 2 gold for its ability. What do you know? And it's also great that plot does work on defense, though, which is nice. And I've caught opponents with that, and they haven't realized. Just throwing an Intrigue at me, not thinking I'll defend it fully, and I do, and then I get to hit 2 cards out of their hand. Yeah, they choose them, but it's still 2 cards. And yeah, it just makes intrigues even more important, or hit even harder, actually. So we got Rhaegal out on the Targaryen side, which is going to let Dany stand after she wins challenges she's participating in.
So they've got a Millennium Falcon with the Death Star, light side, dark side, and Snake. And the proceeds for this one were Cancer Research.
Oh, good.
So I'm like,
That's already caused.
I kind of want to buy both of those ones. And then they usually do a grab bag shirt for $4 and just random grab shirt. So I just did one and it was Darth Vader with a big gold chain on him with the Death Star.
So I'm not,
Okay, I'm gonna do a challenge action. To give him +3 for the rest.
so challenge action to give Jaime +3 for the rest of the phase.
Try and defend.
So it looks like an Intrigue challenge. So I'm going to defend with Jaime. So he's blocking with 8. Just want to stop that Danny standing ability off Rygel and the insight draw. And I can draw a card off Lannister if I win an intrigue, so having Lannister actually makes me really want to defend intrigues even more than normal to keep card advantage on my side. Just because it not only keeps a card in my hand, it adds another one. So, and it also stuffs insight in this case to deny a card from my opponent.
I'm not going to do anything, so yeah, so you're good.
So I think Sean just mentioned he forgot to stealth there, but he probably wouldn't have stealthed Jamie anyway, I think he said, but...
Either way, I'm going to do it before I'm putting him in.
Oh yeah, you're going to do it before you put him in.
Yeah, so as I figured it didn't matter. But.
Yeah, and Sean was asking about the Marjorie being done before the challenge. I think I saw he's holding a Dracarys there, and I think he really wanted to get Jamie, but I mentioned how, no, I did it before the challenge, and you have no way to stop it, and that's why I did it, so... Yeah.
Welcome to the Burlington meta.
Feel a little safer throwing Jamie into challenges when Marjorie's out there for sure.
What the what?
You have a Targaryen house in house?
Of course I do.
You have a Lannister house card?
And yeah. I don't know what Sean's deciding on doing here, but
You say he's a giveaway.
Yeah, the one
I'm not sure if he has another trick.
I got this nice start.
What is he? He's an 8? 7?
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so he lets me win it.
I win?
Yeah, you win.
Trigger Lannister.
Actually, how many cards do you have?
5. That's right. Filling it up.
Yeah, so many cards I have. I tell him 5, and he basically tells me to hold on. Not sure why.
Yeah, before the action, though, I will stand her up, and then, yeah, you win.
Okay, so he decides to go back to the... After he lets me win, he goes back to the action window to stand Danny.
Okay.
I'm not sure
Hey,
why.
that was my challenge. I was still deciding.
What?
That was my challenge. That was my challenge of intrigue of 5.
Yeah, after I win an intrigue challenge.
Oh, okay.
What do you think I did?
Every time.
Oh,
That's funny.
okay. Yeah, okay. That changes
Never
things.
gets old.
No, that changes things. That absolutely changes things. It does.
So now Sean's getting frustrated. He forgot my plot, so he didn't realize how if I win an intrigue I can do it on defense. So he's getting frustrated, trying to go back and undo his challenge. And I'm saying, no, get out of here. You've seen my plays. You've seen what I can do. I've won. Let me draw my damn card. Let me block your intrigue.
You choose. How many cards do you have though?
But if he doesn't
5?
wins, he can win.
Yeah, maybe if he knew that plot, he wouldn't throw Danny in like that. But he's
Well, I'm
now
deciding now, like, do I
he's now
get-
knelt out Jamie and Marjorie,
Yeah, I didn't know this
but
was
Jamie
only, I
can
thought this was only
stand.
on attacking. But is it only once per phase, or is it anytime you have 2 golds?
Anytime. So
I mean, you're only gonna get it the one time.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
So you can attack or defend, but as long as you win the intrigue, you pay the 2, and he has to get the 2 cards. Is that how that
He decides what they are. Yeah.
Does he have all the
I'm not gonna do it. Don't worry. I'm not
Yeah, so I decided just not to trigger it.
Oh, you stand her up. Do whatever.
And yeah, I just decided to leave it be
I could do that during the challenge, really.
and not spend the 2 gold. I probably have something else in my hand I'd rather spend the gold on anyway.
7?
But yeah, making him choose 2 cards in a hand would have been nice, as I just saw him flip through a put to the sword, Khal Drogo, a Dracarys, and not sure what the other card was, but yeah, that would have been sweet actually. And nothing's more fun for me seeing a empty-handed Targ player. Yeah, I feel much more comfortable playing against Targaryen when they have no hand.
Defend. She's standing.
So yeah, that's Sean's fear, obviously.
That's still not enough.
Oh, he has 5 cards. He's got the Handmaiden 2 in there.
I will pay money as if I'm paying your mom.
And what else? I can't tell. It's flipping it too fast there.
Pose with 1.
Yeah.
Got a little finger maybe? I don't know. So put to the sword. I saved the 2 gold. Thank Jesus. I got Hands of Judgment in hand there. And blocked the put to the sword.
And all you've got left is
So yeah, not sure why Sean put up a stink for me not spending that gold. I mean, like, he could have kept that. I guess he really wanted that put to the sword. And he would have had to get rid of something else great. So, but yeah, I guess that's probably why I said, don't worry, I'm not going to spend it. That's pretty good. Good job, Rob.
I can go first? Oh, thanks. Your win reveal can go off first.
So I'm up to 6 power against Sean's 2 on his Jorah.
Yeah, I forgot to get one more.
I'm good on power. Go ahead.
So when you won that military there and killed the other of the left and right duo, so they're gone for good now.
Shut up. 1 milk.
What's size.
We just put money on the game. All right.
Yeah, just put money on the game.
Double double.
What?
Double double.
Thanks for your go. Oh, my go? Okay.
Alright, so my challenge is we got Jamie standing now due to Seal of the Hand. Marjorie's knelt to their abilities. Jamie's still an 8 strength for the rest of the round. And we got Cersei Lannister staring him down there.
I know.
And all we have is Dany standing on the other side. Her Seal of the Hand's been used. And we got Littlefinger.
Large 1 milk.
Milk now, eh?
Large like Marge.
And there's always that possibility. I didn't see all his cards there, but the dragon could jump back in from the dead pile. Or Awaken the Dragon play could stand a character I'm not expecting. So it was good on Jorah when he's close to getting enough betrayal tokens on there to bounce it back to hand and play him again in the next round for $2. Not a bad play. And of course I'm going through all the math, all the possibilities. What does he have left? He's got Fealty standing. He's Dany standing. You know, how many cards in hand? What could he have in there? We know he's got the Dracarys right now, but I don't know that in the game, obviously. I've seen one hit the discard pile. So there's still 2 that could be floating around, so you gotta be careful. I have in games discarded on a 2 claim from Cersei in the first round, discarded 2 Dracarys in my claim and thought nothing of it, and then put Tyrion into the challenge and had him burned away because I thought, you know, 2 Dracarys being gone in the first round was enough. Well, it wasn't, kids. There was a 3rd. And I cried a little bit. Especially since I was holding a Widow's Wail in hand, and I could have played that on him first and put him in the challenge more safely, but I did not. So yeah, play it safe, kids.
I have 0 goals.
Looks like an intrigue challenge for Jamie. Get rid of a Targ loyalist. So we're leaving a Dracarys in his hand, Khal Drogo, and a Handmaiden, I believe, is left in Sean's hand.
I'm going to stop there.
Alright, so dominance is to me with
And that's all I'm going to do.
5.
I don't want Cersei to be burned, so I leave her out of the challenge and just put Jamie in. With 8 strength, it's a safe play. And didn't go military, even though that probably would have gone through unopposed. All I would kill is, what, Braided Warriors? Dupe off Littlefinger. So in my mind, I just figured probably playing some Wildfire. And yeah, there it is. Wildfires. Why do military claim and risk your characters when you're about to Wildfire? And he knows it's coming, so march to the wall. Which, of course, I'm going to lose a great character, but I have probably 3 copies of each of these characters in the deck at this point. Maybe only 2 Cerseis, maybe 2 Jamies, but definitely 3 Marjories. So if Marjorie's in there 3 times, she's going to get the march because there's always the good chance I'll see her again. And his hand's down to 3 though, so I'm choosing Cersei since her intrigue claim raising isn't needed as much, I guess. But yeah. He chose to march Jorah. Looks like there, kill the Braided Warrior. So we got Dany, Rhaegal, and Littlefinger still out there against Jaime and Marjorie, which in my mind is a great board for me. It's just what I need. I got that little combo still intact. I got Jaime with Seal of the Hand, duped on the seals, so they're going to stick around as long as he's there. And I can buff his strength by 3 to 8 for the whole challenge phase. So I can get standing military out of him. I can kneel him on defense, still standing back up, get the standing military and intrigue if I go second. So yeah, I get basically 3 uses out of him, which is great value, especially when he's at 8 strength.
I have it all already.
You do.
I'll kneel no Fealty.
So Fealty is knelt on Sean's side. Looks like he's going first. And Viserys is played for 1.
I can play it once a month. It's like, yeah, it's gotta be Thrones.
$2.
2 for Handmaiden.
Good.
He passes to me. And leaving his reducer there.
Oh, actually, sorry.
Oh, never mind. He remembered. Reduces by 1, puts the gold back. I think he's sitting on 3 gold.
Alright, so I will play.
So he's got a dragon and Dany standing. He's got money. So the Dracarys fear is real. Looks like I got Landsport, 2 reducers, and a Rose Rose. So I'm doing great for economy. Okay for card draw. So we got the reduction of 2 Western Fiefdoms to bring out a Burn Men. Played ahead. So I obviously did that because I can reduce their cost now, and I can't reduce it later. And I want to spend the 5 gold on my beautiful black and white proxy of Serial Forel, which has stealth, and he has a challenge action. You can give that stealth and a military icon to a character of my choosing. Limit once per phase. It's 5 cost, military icon, 3 strength. He's unique and a companion.
Road to Winterfell. It'll be out by the 28th of January, I think.
Yeah, some people are saying that they're sort of saying next week.
I'm sitting on no gold left.
I thought North America.
And we're over to Sean for challenges.
Like the next week.
You know what sucks is that all these store things are on Saturdays.
There's a couple Sundays.
Okay,
Sundays.
I'll have to
You
miss
free?
a couple
Or shift
Give him no gold?
around or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have no gold?
We'll see. We'll see
Correct.
what happens.
Unfortunately.
It'll be an intrigue.
10, 11.
Actually,
5, 10,
it'll be a power.
So he starts with intrigue, but he decides to change to power. And there's no stealth out on the board right now. But it's going to be a power challenge with Dany. She's got to seal the hand on her, remember, so she can stand. So I got to keep that in mind, that she can stand in the challenge, and all of a sudden, minus my characters participating, down by 1 strength.
What's the standard? Get our insights.
And she can also stand if she wins the challenge outright. So no defenders. She stands from Rhaegal's ability, takes a claim. I'm down to 5 power.
Claim.
And the Targ player, Sean, jumps up to 3 power. And he draws for insight.
Yeah, of course.
At least he doesn't have Plaza Punishment adding to that little
Sounds good, buddy.
little trouble there. But I'm okay losing the power there. I'm okay. Kind of sucks, but yeah, it's okay. We're still early in the game. It's all right. If I can leave my board standing as much as possible and hit him back harder going second, that is the plan.
Well, set your stuff up so you can put some pressure on him to hurry up so you can play him.
Well,
Pressure enough him leering
Yeah,
there.
just
I already have a Stark Lannister deck built.
Yeah.
Hey, me too.
This was a magic trick. It was all an elaborate prediction.
Oh wait, I lied. Mine's
Stark all the time.
Sean's put his hand down,
Thank you very much.
hand on his face, staring at the board like a chess match, really thinking it through, taking it very slow and methodical.
That one in the grid.
Not like me, play a little faster and looser.
I went to go buy the Stark one, but it was sold out at World's.
Until a tournament, I like to slow down at tournaments, but prepping for tournaments, I like to just rush through games, make a lot of mistakes, learn from my mistakes, play more games. I think, and in practice, my opinion, you might argue with me here, but my opinion is just try to get through as many games as you can in practice. I feel playing 5 games in a night versus 3 games, where you really take it slow and you take those 3 games super slow all the way till the end. You play them out to 13 plots. Is not as good as playing 5 games with a 55-minute timer on, just trying to get through them
Do his action.
and playing mistakes. You just get more experience. You'll play more players. You'll play more decks. You'll get more runs through your deck. You'll see more mulligans, more setup hands, and that kind of thing. You'll just see how your deck works together more often, I think. And yeah, so that's the way I like to play. Is a little faster, a little looser in casual play.
I'm gonna do a military challenge.
Because all the marbles aren't on the line, you know. But in a tournament, I like to slow it right down to try to catch my mistakes if I can. But,
One of those, yes.
No.
so it looks like military challenge with Jaime. He gets some renown, and Viserys Targaryen is discarded, and his ability will get rid of one of the sealed hands. I discard it to save Seal from leaving play.
You already done your military.
try this. Your entry challenge will oppose.
Oh wait,
What?
I missed it. It's fine.
Somebody have stealth again that we didn't notice?
No, it's fine. You just made a play that I could have taken advantage.
So Sean just mentioned he's a little frustrated himself. He's huffing and puffing. He said, I made a play that he could have taken advantage of. And most likely we know that Jaime went in the challenge there. Dany was standing. He was actually down to 4 strength. I forgot my Marjorie. I didn't buff him. And he has gold and dragon standing, so he definitely could have burned Jaime away. And he totally missed it. Probably because he's more focused on getting rid of Seal of the Hand, but he really could have got rid of the character. But yeah, that would have been a misplay on my part to do that. But yeah, so I quickly kneel Marjorie there to buff Jaime up to 8. And we have an intrigue, and we're stealth and Dany. So obviously Serial gave his stealth over to Jamie there,
I'll still get dominance.
which he probably used his stealth Rygol, which I missed, but that's why I know defenders.
You win.
Yep.
And that's
So it looks like he fully defends the intrigue with 8 to my 7 because Jamie was reduced.
oh, okay. I thought you had more.
Oh, okay.
No, I have 9.
And it looks like I take Dom. So dominance to me, 6, 7 power on my side against 3 on the Targ side.
Any reactions for you?
You too?
All right, so we're getting rid of attachments on both sides here. Both played confiscation.
I'm gonna go
So,
first.
and both sealed hands hit the discard pile.
13, 14.
So none of this stupid standing your characters. Get out of here.
March the wall a little too early.
And since Sean had less power, he's choosing to go first. And it looks like he chose himself to go first.
Pretty hopping in here on Friday nights. Shit. I was there one time before on Friday.
Looking for a shoebox.
Supporting the fade along
I'll kneel this, and I'll kneel that.
So it looks like fealty spent. His reducing location spent.
I'll pay 4 more.
4 gold spent. So 6 for finally Khal Drogo's hit the board. Been hiding in his hand for a while there. Now he's on the board.
Like this, I got this at Black Knight.
Yeah, but you had any like
And that's it. Sitting on a gold.
still have all that stuff like and tons of stuff.
Wonder why. Surprise, surprise.
That is
That's all.
And looks like I collect 5 gold there for my plot and my Rose Road.
six golds.
And what are we going to do with that money here, Rob? What do you got?
I don't know what to play.
Well,
Can I bomb a Tywin in play? Do I have a Tywin? Bomb him in there, Rob. Bomb him in there. 5 gold plus the 2 reducers. Let the fans see the big man. A little weird here.
reduced by 1. Let's play this
All right.
guy.
So we got a reducer being reduced by a reducer, who then reduces.
3, 4.
All right, we got Tyrion in play.
Now you got targets. You got options all over the place.
Almost
now.
as good as Tywin. Maybe better.
And him.
That's arguable, but yeah, I think Tyrion is better maybe. But at this point in the game, definitely Tyrion.
That player may give you 1 gold, his or her gold total to the end of that phase of play.
More stealth. More stealth. Always great. My favorite keyword.
You can initiate military against him.
Do that first.
So we got a power with Danny. Up 5.
And that can just
Power.
happen. That happens.
Power.
Not before Tyrion. Get me.
5.
Tyrion, get me.
So I can block it with Tyrion. I would definitely have to use Marjorie on him first.
Sacker, handmaiden.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just mentioning there how he could sack the handmaiden to stand Danny, so I got to keep that in mind. So it puts her back standing, which triggers her ability again. Not triggers, but puts it into effect. To reduce my participating characters by -1.
Go down to. Oh no, wait. You get up to 7. But then if she stood, you go to 6. Still a win, but then you would just do the whole dragon reduce thing if you really wanted to win the power challenge.
You
I'm
carefully
okay
play the
with
mirror.
using it that way.
No, it's okay. I haven't seen this.
I think I'm okay with that actually. Or just let you have it and draw a card and get still power. And she stands up again.
Just run through the options here.
It's killing commands.
Building it and then
So let it go unopposed. He'll gain a power, steal a power, get an inside draw. She'll stand. You can just let it go.
Spin 1. No, we're not gonna spin 1.
Nope.
I need to put that.
Just dropping a Widow's Wail, but decided not to. He's now seen it. He knows it's there. But I guess I didn't want to lose that 1 economy.
Character and then, no, military icon and stealth.
Okay. Let's give plus. Plus 3.
Yep, +3 to Tyrion.
Unless you have any actions or anything, I'll throw him in as a defender.
So he's in there for defending with 7 right now.
Let's decide to change that map.
Same ones, and there was only
I don't think you have any. Never.
Unless
It's
he
not
plays-
Targaryen.
Top four.
Yeah.
No way of reducing him. I'm just joking. You can stand here with that. It doesn't
Okay.
go on.
That's fine.
So he's okay. I've defended successfully.
Alright.
Danny will stay knelt,
Make collection.
which is always great.
Military 5.
And we got a military 5 with Drogo. Remember, with him on the board, Sean can do 2 military challenges if he so chooses.
No defenders.
So no defenders.
Kill this little.
My little reducing chud, Lannisport merchant, will die for claim. Drogo will gain renown. We got another military with Rhaegal.
Hey, Rob, what time did you get here at?
12:30.
I had school.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only one they had here for a while.
I'm debating the Burn Man for defense here.
No, I had the day off. So when I have the day off, she doesn't. She's like, go do whatever you want.
I'm just gonna go hang on Burlington for the day.
In the night.
Yeah, it sounds like the guys are razzing me here. I was at Hobby Kingdom on Friday here. I was off work, had a vacation day to use up in January. Actually had a couple, so I took a few Fridays off in a row. Went to Hobby Kingdom almost every day from around 12:30 noon until about 10 p.m. closing, or sometimes later. Just played Thrones all day, ran some live streams, did some card reviews. You guys have seen some of that stuff on the channel. But yeah, they're just razzing me because I have an awesome wife who actually lets me do this stuff. And some of them can only usually come out for a couple hours or only every few weeks. But yeah, my awesome wife lets me go there for, 8, 10, 12 hours straight and lets me play Thrones. Build the community. She's awesome for that. So just a shout out to Mel, or aka Melanie, my awesome wife, for letting me play Thrones. And haha, Brian, how about that? This is him I hear in the background there, bugging me about it.
Alright, what we're doing. I'm still going. Spent 3 for her. And 1 for my steward, and I'll sit on 2 even though I'm going to lose it.
Yeah. I'll do this challenge action. Choose.
Sure.
So Jamie's getting stealth and a military icon. So now he has 2 military icons.
And I'll kill Sirio.
Okay.
So you win the challenge. Sorry, any
And
reactions?
that's before Sirio is chosen as claim.
And you kill.
Would you like to give me a gold or not? Make me
Oh no, sorry, Jakaris. He got burned by Jakaris,
Streak challenge.
I think. What?
Military.
Question of the night. Yes, okay. I need to win an injury.
Stealth.
How much injury you got?
No, that wouldn't make sense.
Alright.
It was hiding, thank
What
you.
up with the sword?
Either way, I gave Jamie a military icon and stealth.
I've top decked
And
based on supporting your faith. I'm like, because supporting your faith is the only plot I have what can pay for him. So it's like, and then I top decked the bottom at him. I'm like, alright, we'll go with that. I have no challenges. No.
You're happy? Happy-ish?
so we got Danny with the put to the sword off the military challenge. Always nice.
Sure.
Punishing Sean for going a little aggressive there with his military challenges.
Intrigue
Which I'm not sure was the right play on his side.
My choice, play Varys or...
$2 first.
of. What? Oh, he's in play. I forgot he was there.
So I'm just remembering my 2 off Tyrion. Thanks, Sean, for reminding me there. So drawn from Lannisport. Claiming 1. Drogo's Arak.
I'll oppose it.
Alright.
Okay. Dominance is 2.
And I'll take dominance. Putting me at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on Jamie. He's got a couple there. So 10 against Sean, 6.
Tickle my Winterfell steward. Oh no. Seems rude.
How many cards you got?
Or maybe I'm at 11 there, actually. Looks like there's another power there. I could be wrong.
All your stuff? Or can I just put in this?
Just reduce it.
They're in my bag.
And it looks like I'm playing Call on the Banners against a Power Behind the Throne. For those who never really see that plot that the target player is playing there, it's you put a stand token on the card and you can use it as an action later in the phase to stand a character. Or later in the round, actually. And I'm going to collect 3 gold off Call on the Banners for Sean having 3 characters in play.
Yeah, he's using mine, I think.
No, it's the other way around.
Is it?
No, that one's mine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's not here first.
You did,
right?
And I sat there when we were playing the
Oh, okay, okay.
I believe it's only 3
I
gold.
know where my man
But he gets 1 off Littlefinger, so puts him at 4.
Renee's. Oh, what am I doing for plots? I need some of those.
And Sean chooses to go first again, or I make him first, actually. Plaza of Punishments now in play. Jorah's back out. Sitting on 1 gold. Passes to me. Let's see what I can do here.
Oh, I heard he wiped your board.
4 more gold.
It's a mean deck, isn't it?
Oh, I played mine poorly. It is a good deck. Yep. What are you calming? Who's going first?
Well, it's only 11.
Oh, actually, we're tied.
I don't like the combine art.
It's a 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 gold.
Who's going first?
We got Randall Tarley finally hitting the board.
And then bang.
So no time in this game.
My plot will go off first.
Very interesting. No Knight of Flowers. So kind of a weird match for this deck, actually.
Alright, we can play him as Lewin if you want.
Okay, Lewin.
Put him up in.
And we got Pycelle.
Probably intrigue.
A little late game card draw, but great nonetheless. Could be just claim soak actually in this scenario when you got a Tyrion, Marjorie, Jaime, and Randall Tarley out. Pycelle, sorry buddy, you're bottom of the food chain there.
Oh, and so is Queen's Bathroom. Do you mean to do this the other way around? Do you have any loyal?
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is you.
Oh, okay.
Again, I said you something twice.
Double dipping. No, that doesn't.
I'll spend 1 for Winterfell Steward.
Challenge action?
You could have a Lewin.
Kneel that Winterfell Steward. Bang 1.
Because I looked through, I'm like,
Where the fuck?
7, 8. Alright.
Looks like a military challenge of 7. I'm blocking it with 8 with Tarley being bumped by Marjorie. He's getting a renown. And looks like Sean is scooping. And just can't break through the wall there. I get some renown out. Definitely got the chance to rush to the win this turn, so he just scoops it up, gives up. And yeah, I win with the Lanny Banner of the Rose. Just want to say thanks to Sean for being under camera. I know sometimes he doesn't like to do it, but yeah, I really appreciate it when you do. And yeah, thanks to all of you for watching. Thanks to Broken Egg for the tokens. Go check out that contest in that review for those tokens. Make sure you enter by February 13th. Don't miss out. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate all the support.